This is a professional silk press. I'm Marlena. I'm a licensed master cosmetologist and your internet hair bestie. Today I'm showing you how to achieve a sleek, healthy silk press at home using the same professional techniques I use behind the chair. Let's get started. Scalp prep first. So last night I used this on my scalp and I let that sit overnight. This helps to break up oils and dandruff residue at the scalp. Then I go in and start detangling from the ends and working my way up, removing dead hair so you don't have tangles when you're shampooing. Lately, I've been giving myself a head massage using this wood bristle brush. It has been helping so much, not only with relaxation, but it helps to get your blood circulating in your scalp for your hair. I just go down and then I smooth it down my head. I do circular motions to help stimulate my scalp and get that blood circulating, so your scalp can have adequate blood flow to help your hair grow. Next, I go in with my pre-poo concoction. It consists of 2 parts distilled water, 1 part apple cider vinegar, and about 2 tablespoons of a clarifying shampoo. Healthy hair starts with a healthy scalp. This helps to loosen up all that buildup. If your hair is not properly cleansed, it will not be able to accept whatever treatment you plan on putting on your hair afterwards. Be sure to rub that in, fingertips ladies, not nails. Here's my hair freshly shampooed. I'm doing a bonding treatment for my hair today. For shampoo, I clarify it twice with the Amika Reset and use the Redken Acidic Bonding Concentrate Treatment Shampoo. So after I shampoo my hair, I go in with the Acidic Moisture Concentrate. Okay, my hair needs moisture and it needs its bonds. This also comes in a protein concentrate. So depending on what your hair needs will determine which step you would use for this one. I need moisture because my hair is colored, treated, and it was needing some love. And so I use it. So you put it on your hair just like you would conditioner, and then you brush it through with a detangle brush and you let it sit for 5 minutes. So after the 5 minutes, you get this. This is the acidic pH sealer. And so you do a couple pumps of this all over your hair. Make sure it gets saturated. It says like 10 to 15 pumps, but I'm more like 20, 25 pumps, okay? I wanna make sure it's getting in there and getting coated. It is a sealer and it's gonna seal this product into your bonds, okay? This line right here is to build your bonds up. So after I seal this in, you rinse it out and then you condition, okay? So this is the other step. And I use the Redken Acidic Bonding Concentrate Conditioner. I love this conditioner. Your hair just glides right through. I've applied my conditioner and now I'm detangling my hair. This helps to smooth your cuticle and get the product on every strand. You always start from the end and work your way up to the root to avoid any unnecessary damage. You want to make sure that you have enough product on your hair and that there is a lot of slip because your hair is fragile at this state when it's wet. You also want to make sure that you're using a detangle brush that doesn't have the balls on the end. Your next step is a hydration steam treatment. I'm using a Nano Mist hydration machine. The Nano Mist technology creates extremely small water particles, helping to open your hair cuticle and allow your treatment to penetrate your hair and hydrate your hair to improve moisture absorption. I sit under here for about 10 minutes and then I finish it off with the gun attachment for the last 5 minutes. This is how I keep my curls intact even though I have an amino acid treatment on my hair. My hair is colored and I press my hair religiously every 2 weeks. Next, I do my towel hack. Rinsing my conditioner out in the shower, I'm using my detangle brush. This starts the smoothing process before we even apply heat. While my hair is soaking wet, I apply the microfiber towel on my hair and I pin it. As you can see, when I take my hair down, my curls are stretched and this is without heat. This begins the smoothing process. Next, I start layering my leave-in products. I am using the Redken Acidic Bonding Concentrate Leave-In Treatment. And I am just rubbing it through my hair mid-shaft to ends, and then I seal it with an oil. I'm using the Olaplex oil, and this just helps to seal in the deal. I section my hair into 4 quadrants. I use a detangle brush and detangle each section. Always go vertical, then horizontal. Vertical detangles, horizontal smoothens. Next, I like to pre-dry my hair using the tension method. I hold my hair tautly. This stretches the hair using indirect heat, similar to sitting under the hooded dryer. By doing this, we remove most of the moisture before going in with the comb attachment. That means less heat and fewer passes later, which helps to protect your hair. Do you see how smooth that is? I started out using a new blow dryer, but I really like my old one. It's tried and true. So I repeat this step all over my hair, doing the pre-drying with tension and then going through with the comb attachment. I do the same thing to the next side, detangle, pre-dry, and dry with the comb attachment. Doing your hair yourself is a form of self-care, okay? Have fun with it, have a little Beyonce moment, listen to an ebook or a podcast, make yourself a good drink, and here we are, ladies, we are all blow dried, and now we flat iron. I start with the Shield Anti-Humidity Spray by Amika and just spray it all over my hair, rub that in, and then I select my part. I have a widow's peak and I like her to peak, so I do it off-centered. I just divide my hair into two, and then the side that I'm going to start working on, I comb it all the way up because it just makes it easier when I'm ready to pull hair out. So I start with about 1/2 inch sections. I take my 3/10 of an inch flat iron and I go at the root about 2 passes, and then I go down 1 pass only to my ends, and I don't go all the way through to my ends. I stop about 2 inches away because I'm going to curl my hair with a curling iron, and the curling iron will finish off the ends for me. And if you want my full professional system for doing this safely at home, check out my guide, the Marlena Method Silk Press Blueprint. It's linked in my description. As you can see, I don't really ever chase my hair. If you have a proper blow dry foundation and you start with intention from the moment you're shampooing your hair, rinsing your conditioner out, blow drying it, and taking smaller sections, honey, you don't have to chase anything. Here we are, all pressed out and straight. And here's the back. Next, I go in again with the Amika Anti-Shield before I curl my hair. Then I use the Flex's hairspray, which is a touchable hairspray because I like my curls to be flowy and bouncy and not stiff. I am using my T3 iron with the 1 1/4 inch attachment barrel. I'm curling all the way to the ends and pinning them with a duckbill clip. These are the duckbill clips that don't have the spike on them. I am going to allow them to set, and I'm going all the way around my head. And when I get to the top, I use a little bit more hairspray. And when I get to the top, I curl these all the way back away from my face, and I pin these kind of standing up. And this allows it to have a little bit more volume on the top. So again, those 2 curls right there at the top, I pin them kind of standing up. And then when I get to the front one, I do it pinning it to the side like I've done the rest of them because I don't like too much volume on my bangs, if that makes sense. So then I go over and I do the next side, same exact way, curling away from my face on this side. I love you so much.
Thank you.
And here's my baby.
Love you.
Love you more. He's the absolute sweetest. I love being a boy mom. He makes my day. And whenever my hair gets done, he's like, "Mommy, you look so beautiful." I took out the front 2 pin curls because I didn't want them to be too tight. So I did allow my hair to cool, and now I'm just taking them out. You always want to make sure that your hair is cool to the touch before you take out your pin curls, so that way you know that it is set. I use a little bit of the Amika Top Gloss Shine Spray. And then I go in with my anti-static rake comb to comb out my curls. What are we thinking, ladies? It looks so good, so full. Again, if you want my full step-by-step system for achieving this at home, check out the Marlena Method Silk Press Blueprint linked in the description. I love wearing my hair like this. Let me know in the comments if you are going to try this method. I want to know. Also, check out my last video on how I achieve these face framing layers that you can wear your hair parted on either side or down the center. This looks so good, and ladies, you can do this too. It is easier than it looks. I maintain these curls by just doing 4 pin curls, 2 on the top and 2 in the back, and I tie it down with a silk scarf. If you've made it to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you so much. Your support means the world to me. And if you like this type of content, if you found value in it, please like, share, subscribe, and meet me in the comments. Let me know what you would like to see me do or see me talk about. I am here to help you do your hair yourself at home using the same tools and techniques I use behind the chair under my guidance. I am your internet hair bestie, okay? I'll see you on the next one.